hell? Where am I? I'm here somewhere. Hello, camera? All right, let's try this again. Technology and all that. You know how it goes. What's up, everyone? Happy Friday to you, or Saturday, potentially, depending on where you are in the world, but glad you're here nonetheless. Looking forward to the weekend. Hope you are too. But before that, before the weekend can really, the only way to really kick off the weekend for me is by hanging out and doing FSL Scrims. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have those in just a moment. Right now, it's only FSL Super Player number 1, Bauer Matza, in the house. So, as it stands, it's going to be me and him in a one-on-one head-to-head. I have a pretty good feeling who would win that one, by the way. Just saying. And it wouldn't be me. Okay, well, now we've got Maxinator in the house. We're growing now. We're going to go through some news first. Hello, everyone, by the way. Hopefully, you guys can see at least Twitch and YouTube chats should be like relaying to the other channel. I don't know if it's going to work for Facebook yet or not, but now you can see what everyone's saying, and I won't just sound like a complete crazy person when I'm talking to someone and you're like, who's he talking to? So, let's share some news really quick. We've got just a few things. Nothing too crazy to share. So first thing is new podcast. Myself and Chalky this time. Lars was still on vacation, so no Lars, just Chalky and myself. We talked precision farming mainly. There's a really awesome interview with Stefan Marus, who's a gameplay programmer and lead integrator at Giant Software, and he was the lead on precision farming, our new free DLC. Of course, if you're on PC, there was a hotfix that has came out yesterday morning. So if you're still on PC and you're on 1.4.0.0, you're having some issues with scripting mods, make sure you get that update with the hotfix 1.4.1.0. I'll get this right eventually. And then if you're on console, this doesn't apply to you, this hotfix, because it was for scripting mods, which is a PC only problem. As always, continue to send in those bug reports and such. We appreciate all your guys' feedback. So yeah, go listen to podcast number 16. Really cool stuff there. All right, what else do we got? Well, speaking of, free content update number 3 is available. It came with patch 1.4 and precision farming all on the same day. As it said here, just mentioned the hotfix for PC. Problems related to script mods should now be solved. Yeah. There's a new brand. There's new brands. New brand and new equipment, which is really awesome. Some patch note changes too. So we've got the Class Arion 5000 and the Track VC. I know a lot of people are excited about that one. We've got the Young Heinrich forklift, pretty funky thing. And then we've got the Salic, which is our new brand in Farming Simulator. So this free content update, if you have patch 1.4 or the one with the hotfix on PC, This is automatically added into your game. You don't have to download these on the Mod Hub like you do with the Precision Farming DLC. This will just be there in the in-game shop if you are on the right version. Good morning, Mr. Marcel. How's it going, buddy? What's up, Lead Dog? How you doing? Okay, changelog. I'll leave this for you guys to go read. I'll put this link in chat as well now. Go check that out. And then, last but not least, with all of that last stuff we were just talking about, the free Precision Farming DLC is out now as well. So if you're confused, it's called a DLC just because of how it behaves, but you'll find it in the in-game Mod Hub. So if you want this on PC or consoles, go into the Mod Hub. You can search for it or find it by changing the different search options right there on the screen. It'll show up, I think, still on the first page of latest, although Mr. Marcel and crew are pumping out new mods like crazy all the time, so it won't be on latest for very long. So go check it out. Thanks for the hosts and everything, guys. Much appreciated. So because we do a multi-stream, I have the restream chat up. I don't get alerts for things like that, so thanks for letting me know in chat. Yeah, so Precision Farming, if you played it in FS19, a lot of the similar things have returned. There's some new features as well. Again, I won't spend the entire time sitting here going into details, but you can go check out the blog article about it right here at this link, okay? So that's how to get it done. All right, so at the moment, we've got 3 people in the waiting lobby. You can come join us too. It's open to anyone. Here in a second, even though this is going to be outdated, we just are now working on a new tutorial video for the FSL. But I'll play the old one for you all now. Give me a second. So Season 4 is coming around. Some of this is going to be, I don't know if, really there's not too much in the video that's outdated. It'll still apply pretty well. What's up, KW? How you doing, buddy? So, yeah, let's watch this while we're waiting. Hello, Tornado. I'm going to have to try this once I get all the rules understood. So, Hendrik, do we have like a FSL website link? I think maybe we do. There's a rule book on there, which you can check out. Okay, let me get the sound right here. And let's play this for you guys. Oh, well, hold on. Hold that thought. No sound for some reason. Hello? I think I know why. Yeah. Now it should have some sound.
Client. This video will give you a quick overview of the game mode. A match consists of 2 teams with 3 players on both sides. Once the lobby is full, the game starts with the pick and ban phase. Vehicles with different properties and perks that give you and your team additional powers can be selected here. First, the team captain bans the vehicles which won't be available for both teams in the upcoming match. Afterwards, they can select a specific team perk that'll give their team a certain advantage, and they might secure a harvester or baler as well. After this stage, the captain can pick his own tractor and player perk. This stage will be repeated for the other players as well. A little twist in the pick and ban phase are the limited amount of points a team can spend, so make sure there are enough points for every player to be able to pick and choose wisely. More details about the vehicles and perks can be found on our stat sheet, which is linked on fsl.giants-software.com. Before we let you play, however, let's have a short look at the map for some
Oh, man,
orientation.
That so much better now. It
Compared
used
to
literally be
last
an Excel
season,
sheet.
it got a little facelift. It features more hills in the terrain, and there are 2 separate fields now. We've also added additional hidden paths to the silo, and the barn zone looks much smoother altogether. To reach the bale barn, you will still have the 3 dynamic bridges linked to those of the other team. But take care, they are tricky. As a safe way, you can always use the static ditch crossing instead. As soon as the game starts, every player sits in his or her selected vehicle and is looking for the randomly spawning harvesters and balers on their respective pods. Make sure to claim them before the opposing team does so. If a team is able to secure all harvesters or balers, the game ends in a rush, unless you secured one of them during the pick and ban phase earlier. Once you have your garage together, you have 15 minutes to win the game. So, how do you win? The goal of the game is to score more points than your opponent. You get these points for delivering bales at the barn. To increase the value of the bale, you can sell the grain you harvested on the field at the silo. This increases your multiplier and decreases your opponent's. But be aware, there are special events happening during these 15 minutes of game time as well. At minute 12, 8, and 4, special drops will appear somewhere randomly on the map. Each of these 16 random drops has a different impact to either of the teams. So make sure you pick the one which fits your current tactic or goal the most, and be prepared to adapt. Excited? Then gather 2 friends and form your team on our website, fsl.giants-software.com. Train hard and compete in one of our tournaments. Enjoy and happy farming.
It's party time, people, and Raid Shadow.
Okay, nope. We're not doing the ad. Thank you. So yeah, some of that is a little bit outdated. Not really a whole lot of it. It's still relevant to watch that video. So if you're new to the FSL, that's pretty much how it works. It's just like regular farm sim in the fact that it's like simple at the core, but gets more complicated once you figure out like the actual strategies. The hardest part I have the hardest part I have with it is like the calculations in my head when I'm playing, like trying to figure out the points for each perk and things like that. By the way, Dajnet, thanks for the raid. Again, no alerts on, and I don't have anything like in my chat because I'm using the restream chat. But thank you so much, Dave, for that raid. So Dajnet, leader of the SGA, is a coach now, apparently, a de facto coach for the Farming Simulator League for SGA's team. So FSL is not confirmed for FS22 like we really hope that it will be. We were hoping that it would be this year. We ran out of time to get it done before Season 4. But cross your fingers because it could be huge for the future of the FSL if and when we do get it to FS22. All right? So that's what we're hoping for. Okay, so right now we have 3 people in the waiting lobby. I'm going to go join them in there. We might just do 2v2. Hello.
Evening.
How's it going?
Going good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well, thanks. Shall we do 2v2 since there's just 4 of us here at the moment?
Sounds good.
Get this thing started.
Yeah, sounds good.
Me and Big Daddy versus Matza and Maxinator. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. All right. Do teams pick and choose what equipment they use each round with points or something, or is it always the same? So you have 20 points. With those 20 points, you have to factor in like your team perk, your player perk. Some of the bands cost points as well, or used to at least. I'm still trying to learn the new season stuff. And then like your individual like tractors as well will cost you points. So you have 20 points to spend across all 3 players. I'm quiet. Oh yeah, you know what? Good call. I'm quiet because I was recording the voiceover for the new FSL tutorial video the other day, and when I record audio, I turn like the gain down all the way to like cut out background noise. So thank you for the reminder. All right. So let's do this thing. Matza and Maxinator, you guys can be red team, and we'll be blue team.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let me join in this.
Yeah, you're welcome, Matt. Of course, happy to help. Yeah, you'll see here in a second, it's not going to be like the best representation because we'll be short a player, so we'll have plenty of points to spend. But when you get to that 3rd player, if you've messed up the calculations in your head, it might like blow up your entire strategy. So, all right. So, Big Daddy, how you doing? I'm guessing NBC is out sick for the scrims tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's under the weather. Not feeling the best.
Yeah, I know he said he thought he had strep yesterday, so hopefully he gets better soon. It's no fun.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, no. It's kind of odd because he's a very talkative person, and to hear him not talk is kind of odd. You know, he's very, very forward, so all right.
Right.
All set to go?
Sweet.
All right.
What do you want to do here since there's just 2 of us? What you thinking?
I don't know, man. It's interesting. I haven't done a 2v2 match here in a while. So let's see what we got. I'm thinking let's ban Matza's favorite tractor to start with.
All right.
So that'll be the John Deere Forks. Matza's playing nice. I, on the other hand, might not be playing this one nice. Yeah, let's do this one.
If someone could get Young text the link to the website. They're NBC, I'm here in spirit in chat. What's up, NBC? Young text, for some reason, my Stream Deck command didn't work just now. So hopefully we'll get you that info here in a second. But if you go to fsl.giants-software.com, you can sign up there.
We're going to do a little bottleneck here. Didn't have to
Thanks,
go around
Hendrik.
a little bit.
And if you want to join on the scrims, it's open lobbies, so all you have to have is FS19 on PC. Sign up for an account if you don't have it. Once you sign up on the FSL website, you'll get a key for the client. Click on the download link that's next to it. Download the client. Run the installer. It'll install it on top of FS19. Make sure you have FS19 on PC installed first. Then once you've done that, join the FSL Scrim Discord, and we'll get you in. What's up, NBC? Hope you feel better soon, buddy. What should I go with here? Archimedes and...
Yeah, get yourself a set of forks. That way we both can load on the conveyor if we need to.
I panicked and just picked one with a fork, but...
Okay, perfect.
Went with the
Absolutely.
case, Puma. Okay.
Deal.
That's what I get for talking too much.
No, you're good. We'll figure it out on the fly.
We need to get a bot for YouTube. I need to work on like getting the bot set up for YouTube. Unfortunately, Tornado, it does not work at the moment. But if you ask Kendrick nicely, he might share that notepad document that he has compiled with all these commands and such set up. Oh, are you going to kick us off? Oh, I guess you already did for training mode, huh? It's just taking a while to load.
Yep. Just take a little bit here.
All right. Here we go.
Perfect.
Yeah, gotta have those notepad files. Any particular harvester you want? Do we even need a second one with just 2 of us?
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that. Yeah, probably just need one. We start harvesting, and we'll try to do 1 delivery of grain here.
All right, I'll grab the harvester then. I'll let you practice your first bale if you want.
Sounds good.
I could have got a little bit closer to this, but you know. Okay, here we go. Here I go trying to use cruise control again. It's such a habit. I can't break myself up, man. I don't know why I'm like harvesting this way around these weeds, but it is what it is. There we go.
Yeah, I'll come to you. No worries.
Joining up now, Young Tech's first ever competition, so I'm kind of excited. Awesome. Glad to hear it. We get to watch Kermit's game face. Yeah. Oh, wait. I might want to change the scene as well, you guys. That could be useful for you to actually see the action going on. There we go. Surprised no one's called me out in chat for that yet.
Well, it's top secret gameplay.
Top secret gameplay, yeah. Big Daddy and I have some strategy up our sleeves. No, not really.
No, we really don't. So.
No, it's not. It's not first person camera only. You can choose just like regular farm sim. A lot of the guys, the pros that play that when they're doing the bale stacking like onto the conveyor belt over here, they'll be in first person mode because they say it's easier. But I'm not so sure about that personally. I mean, but when I'm bad in third person to begin with, so you know when you're already bad, then what difference does it make?
We'll just harvest away here and we'll pull the
so
grain
if
cart
you're
out.
new to the FSL, you have to avoid these patches of weeds. It'll slow you down big time, and also you won't be putting out straw swath out the back. There's also a team perk you can choose in the pick and ban phase called Herbicide that removes those from your field, so you don't have to worry about them. So if you're like, why are you like completely skipping patches of field? That's your answer. Tiebreaker should be first only. I love the new Season 4 branding, by the way.
Yeah.
Got the graphics like uploaded for the scrims today. Shout out to our Pixel team. One of the hardest working teams, the Giants. They constantly are like, they probably get messaged almost more than anyone else to be like, hey, we need this and this. Should I just dump the grain for now?
Sure, if you want. I'm on my way.
Two of us.
Sure, if you just want to dump.
I'll dump it for now. That way I can keep
Sounds good.
getting some straw down. So, yeah, 2v2 is not like the best representation of this game mode. It is meant to be played with 3v3. So we're doing things that you probably wouldn't normally do in a round. There is a schedule for the league on the website. I think there's a link, or there used to be a link for that. The first tournament is May 14th and 15th. Sign-ups are going on now. Big Daddy, did you see like any sort of deadline for the sign-ups that you can remember for the first tournament?
There is. I didn't memorize it though. All things I already signed us up.
Right. Yeah, I was just wondering. Yeah, I'm not sure what the due date is to sign up, but the first tournament is, you know, coming up pretty soon. It's always like Saturdays are like play-in qualifiers, with Sunday being like the finals of each individual tournament. All right, I need to not go much further than this mini game face now. Probably the weekend before. Thanks, Mr. Marcel. Yeah, it's nice to have Mr. Marcel here now, because he used to be on Team Vultra until he got hired by Giants, and he's on the QA team now, so he had to give up his spot in the FSL. But Marcel, you know a lot of things. You're a very good individual to have around for questions and things like that. You don't have to stick to an assigned field. So we have these two fields each. So basically, all right, I'm gonna gear up to dump this now, I think.
Yep, go for it.
So there's like a reverse mirrored map, so you can see the other two guys, the red team, are like across this giant ravine here, and they have the same exact map. It's just reverse mirrored, so their silo is on the side our barn is, and vice versa. Okay. No, Marcel using alt. Yeah, so believe me, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Donner Kyle. He was like, trust me, we tried to cross that ravine and you can't do it. So. Okay. So my teammate here, Big Daddy, he has the Under Pressure player perk, which allows him to press bales for a lower amount of straw. And I have the Archimedes player perk, which allows me to unload grain faster out of harvesters and out of this auger wagon. And then our team perk that he picked is Bottleneck, which raises the 2 innermost drawbridges for our opponents. They went with Big Haul, which gives them like a giant semi-truck trailer that they can put their grain into. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this grain, although if they have Big Haul, I have a feeling this is going to be wiped out.
Yeah.
At some point. So it might be kind of pointless to go with like 17,000 liters. Probably shouldn't have even bothered. What's the 8-minute drops?
We have speed limit and bridges raised.
Well, no point in bridges raised, right? So.
Well, the bridges raised, if you do select it, will raise their last bridge, believe it or not. But I will go with speed limit.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Not a bad shout.
Yeah. Yeah, what it does, that we did try it, and what it will do is raise their last bridge, so you're going to have to use the stern road.
Gotcha.
But I figured we'll slow them down a little bit, because they're going to need a lot of harvesting to fill up that truck.
Okay, well, they pick bridges raised. That's fine. Okay. I'm not sure. I think I'm actually going to, like, bring my tractor now and let's just try to bring in as many bales as we can.
Yeah, there's quite a... Yeah, there's already 9 out in the field.
Do you know off the top of your head, like, with this case, what baler I can get? I forgot to pull up my stat sheet.
That's all right. You might be able to do the New Holland. Give the New Holland a try. I did reserve that.
Yeah,
I think that's only 200 horsepower, although the case is a little less. So at least give it a try. If it doesn't work, then we might have you just come in and grab some bales and go load, and I'll bring in the bales if need be.
Okay, cool. We would love for that to happen, and if it were to come to 22, hopefully, 22 does have crossplay, so that would be cool to see in the future. But we don't know. We really don't know at this point. We're hopeful that it'll get on 22 one day, though. As you are probably aware, we've been more than busy enough with FS22 and all the DLC and such that's coming with it. So the work has not stopped with FS22 releasing. And we're still like a pretty small team overall. Okay, they did deliver their grain, but it didn't quite get to 3-1, so...
Yeah, which is good. Didn't stop our conveyor, but at 12 points, it's almost not worth loading on a conveyor, to be honest with. For an extra 2 points, it's easier to just drop them in the bottom.
I disagree with that. I switched to playing on Xbox only. The newer consoles are very powerful, and I get what you're saying about PC, but more people own PC or consoles than PC because they're more affordable and they're easier to set up as well. So people that don't have like as good of like a technical background with like tinkering with things and such, I'm sure they much prefer to just go with console. I used to only play Farm Sim on PC, but now I'm at the point where I just love to sit on the couch and play. I just put those in the bottom.
Perfect.
They were on the baler. Tony would be a great one going forward. He would be a great person for the spotlight for sure. Originally, I was saying that we weren't going to have a spotlight in like 2 weeks from today. Like on Tuesday, we have Ghost in the Sim, who's a Twitch streamer. Looking forward to having her on. But originally, I was supposed to be in the Chicago area helping set up our new U.S. office the first week of May, but that's been delayed a couple of weeks now, so I do need to find someone for the spotlight in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I think this thing struggles a little bit, but it's doing the job, so.
Awesome. Good. Yeah, I
Like
think
on
operating
hills,
speed
it's
is
a little
12. I think it's 12 miles per hour, so you're not too far behind. If I remember right. Less.
I asked Puma Plow, but he's declined for now. Would love to have him on at some point, though.
And then probably when you get done bailing that next row, we probably could start picking up and bringing
Yeah, I'm
it.
done. I'm bringing like
Okay.
2 in the thing, and then I'm going to
Perfect.
try to grab at least 1 on the fork here, if not 2. I don't know if I can get a set. Yeah, I'm just going to come in with this because I'm not getting a second one on without I put
Perfect.
this one on.
No problem.
The squad has not been on yet, no. No, so I'm actually going to the Chicago office like 2 days after the first tournament final broadcast. So.
Oh, nice.
I'm not sure that this is going to stay on at this angle, but let's give it a go. Yeah, I've talked about him in that story, Farmer Ryan, quite a bit. Grant's story is really cool about him now being into real life farming. It's a really cool story for sure. Big Daddy, do you want me to like just go out in the field and grab some? Or there's still some sitting out there?
Yep, there's still plenty out there. Yeah.
I actually was on a panel, which hopefully the archived version will come up soon because it aired only on Steam originally. It aired like over like a 48-hour period for a few times in a row, but only on Steam. But it was a panel called "Can Hobby Sims Teach You to Do a Real Life Job?" And it was myself and like the CEO of SCS and someone from Planet Zoo, Brewmaster, and Gas Station Simulator. See if I can get these 2 in. I probably should have just gone with just the one. Give me a second and I'll finish this thought because I don't think I'm getting in with these 2. No, I'm not making it. Yeah, that one fell off anyways. It wouldn't have been... The 2 would have been 24 points. Still wouldn't have been enough. They're still scoring over there.
Yeah.
Pretty good, though. Pretty fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is Game Bunny. We're playing FSL Scrims tonight. Trelleborg, back-to-back winners now of the Farming Simulator League. They're going for 3 in a row in Season 4. Right, Richard? Pretty cool stuff, huh?
It is. If you guys haven't
Yeah,
tried
but honestly,
it's the
I
free
played Farm
download.
Sim. I've been playing Farm Sim even on PC with an Xbox controller for years, so I think the people that have like a full cockpit setup, it's very, very niche to have that. It's expensive. I would love to have it.
Yeah, agreed.
We would love to start having like it. It would be cool for us in the future to have events where we could have like an actual like tractor cab at events where people can get in and play Farm Sim. How cool would that be?
Force feedback with it. Oh my goodness.
But I can't fit that in my living room. That's for sure. Oh look, NBC might. It looks like he might play. He's in the waiting lobby.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Hey, NBC. You don't have.
Hey, Kermit.
There. I was like, you don't have to say any. I was getting ready to say you don't have to say anything if it's painful.
That's about all I'm gonna say.
But glad you're here. Hope you feel better soon. All right. So. It's a video game to me, Farming Simulator. It's about having fun. So if you have fun, like playing it as like a full hardcore simulator with like a full setup, then I'm glad you're having fun doing that. But I try to say that just no matter what, people should have fun playing the game. And if you just want to play it with a controller or mouse and keyboard or whatever, doesn't really matter. So long as you're enjoying yourself. Yeah, Daggerwin would be an awesome guest as well, but due to his internet, he had to pass for now. All right, so what do we got in here? We've got 5 now. So you guys can do a 2-on-2 then. Big Daddy and NBC against Matza and Maxinator, and I'll go back to casting. So
Okay.
Maxinator and Matza red team. Daddy NBC blue team. I don't think the office is big enough for that camo. There's only going to be like space for 3 to 5 employees starting out. We're going to have probably 3 at the very beginning with room to add like a couple more. But yeah, we're starting small. Even though Farming Simulator is a really successful game and becomes more and more successful all the time. 22, the most successful one yet. The U.S. office is almost like a brand new thing. Like, you know, start from scratch, start small, build our way up, right? We got to be smart. Well, come on, get in here. If you want to join us for some 3v3. If you're ready now, before NBC gets in, I'll tell these guys to hold up a second. Hire camo and you'll find all the office chairs on tracks the next day. Oh, Farming Simulator Discord server joke, inside joke there. Well done, Hendrick. Oh, man, I love it. It is awesome, Farmer Ryan. It's a dream come true. It really is. That's all right, Tornado. There's no better time to try than now. The host has removed you from the server, but wait. Red. What makes you think that? I've been denied now. I'll get in eventually. That's what I get for, like, you know, not paying attention to what I'm doing. Have you guys started up yet?
Oh, yeah. Did you need us back out?
Yeah, I'm not in, and it won't let me in.
Oops. Okay.
I can restart the server real quick.
All right.
That's what I
Josie
get
said
for-
he would join too if you wanted to do 3 versus 3.
Yeah, I saw that. And I'd
Okay,
totally
it's
do
up-
that if he gets in here.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you want me to wait for him or not. So, I mean,
I kind of sound like DJ Goham because we're both American. Do I sound like Big Daddy and NBC too?
I think currently you sound better than NBC. I'm not sure. I'd say me too. Sure. Even though I'm healthy.
All right. Did it restart?
Let's see. So.
Thanks, Farmer Ryan.
Jose is there too. I'm going to say his name wrong all the time, but he's up in the meeting lobby.
Cool. Well, there
So I
we
guess
go.
you can play with Matza. There you go.
Yeah. Just gotta wait for the server to show back up now.
No problem.
All right, so now we'll get to have a proper 3v3 game, which is going to be cool. And meanwhile, I'm also going to pull my stat sheet up this time. Okay.
Newbie, come on in too. That way, Kermit can go back to
Yeah.
doing his
Please.
thing. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I felt bad because now you were back to being able to stream,
Yeah,
and now
it's all right.
you're on a team again.
Something is weird is going on with your mic for me right now. Is it for you too,
For-
DC?
For me, is it? Something weird going on with my mic? Oh, sorry about
It's
that.
just like staticky, like almost like a. Yeah, I mean, I can still hear you fine. It's just almost like making you sound like a little bit like a robot.
All right. Jeez.
It's all good though. Hello,
Makes it sound like an
Diamondback.
Old man.
So we've got our work cut out for us here, guys, because I mean, you guys are going to be playing in the FSL season 4, but the guys who are in the other team or about to be in the other team were all playing in the league last year, so I'm interested to see how we play with me and the team. Are you guys in the server, by the way? I'm not seeing it.
I'm out. Let me restart my Discord to see if it fixes my mic too. I'll be right back.
Oh, cool. All right, cool. Newbie, you can join
I don't see the server.
NBC, and you don't see the server. Okay, let me.
No.
How are ya?
Hello, Newbie. How you been? Good to see you again.
There it is.
All right, cool. Yeah, I just had to redo it completely. Okay, yep, there it is. Cool. Let me get in as observer. Big Daddy should be back when he restarts his Discord. Good luck, guys. All right. False alarm on me having to play again. We've got enough people for 3v3 now. This is cool, though, because observer mode's pretty fun. I get to sit here, talk to you guys, and press buttons. It's a dream come true. My mom used to yell at me all the time growing up to stop pushing buttons. Look at me now, Mom. Oh, getting paid to push buttons. I love it. Like, I used to have, like, migraines a lot for a period when I was a kid, and so I had to have, like, all these tests done, including, like, an MRI, which is, like, when you go through, like, the, like, X-ray, like, machine tube, right? Like, all the way in. And they have, like, a panic button. And I was probably 8 at the time. And it was, like... she was looking at me like, don't you press that button. And then, like, the nurses and stuff, they're like... No, only press this as emergencies. And my mom's like sitting in the back like, he's pushing this button, isn't he? And then sure enough, I was in there for like 15 seconds, push the button. The nurses are like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, I just wanted to push it. She always used to have to hold my hands on elevators too, because I was the kid that'd be like, Christmas tree on the buttons. And now I'm in broadcasting. I've got 2 stream decks, a keyboard in front of me, pushing buttons all the time. So. All right, we're just waiting on Big Daddy to get back. Oh. Got to drag him in there. That'd be helpful. All right, so if you guys want to learn more about the stat sheet that I'm talking about, it has like all the information on, like, for equipment, it has the horsepower, the work speed, the speed, how much, like for a harvester, it tells you how much the grain tank holds. It tells you how big the cutter is, what kind of impact the weeds will have on it, how many points it costs to reserve, and how many points it costs to ban. It'll show the team perks and the player perks there as well. It'll tell you all about the drops, which happen in minutes 8, 12, and 8. And then it'll also tell you about the super drops, which come in minute 4. And then it also has a bunch of calculations, if you really want to nerd out, about how points are scored. No, I'm at my home for now. The U.S. office won't be open until the middle of next month. So I've been working from home since I joined Giants back in July. But soon, I'll be doing some streams from the U.S. office, which will be cool. Thanks, KW. All right, so this is the ban phase. This is what every round starts out with. This is going to be our first 3v3 game of the night, which is cool. So teams, not really choosing anything to ban here. Going as is. Okay, now it's the captain pick phase. So Matza for the red team, Big Daddy for the blue team. They pick the team perk, and they can choose to reserve a harvester or a baler as well. All of this costs points. So the blue team has gone with Unstoppable, which makes it impossible for their belt to stop, unless they're not careful themselves. So their transport belt, the conveyor belt at the barn, 50% faster, won't stop, and the belt of the opposing team is 50% slower. So they also have to make sure they deliver just the right amount of grain. As soon as they go over at like 2.4 into 2.5, it'll backfire. So we'll have to pay attention to that. This is still a tactic, like a new thing I'm trying to learn with Season 4. The red team went with Big Haul again, which gives you a semi-truck with a 59,000-liter trailer that you can fill your grain into and take to the silo for like a massive unload. The unload multiplier on that trailer also is 1.5. Big Daddy has Under Pressure. Under Pressure as a player perk allows you to, the baler straw intake amount is increased on a multiplier of 1.1. Archimedes Plus, 2 players pick that. That allows them to unload grain faster. Easy Stack, NBC's gone with, opens the top doors of the barn on the upper part. It widens them, so you don't have to worry so much about bales falling off. You can like double stack them almost. He's probably even doing that with the John Deere 6120M in mind, because if you play it right, you can get 3 bales on that manure fork. And as long as he's in the proximity of the barn, the hitbox will be a lot wider. So that'll be interesting to see. And here we go. So I have turned ghost mode on, so you'll see like silhouettes of the other team's tractors. But this is always interesting at the beginning of a round. These pods have harvesters and balers spread out, and only one team can reserve each item. But no one's fought for the same thing here. So if if this person here which it's Big Daddy. If he had gotten beat to that, he would have had to, you know, go grab something else, basically. Only one team can grab each thing. All right, so Big Daddy has the Case Baler. NBC's got the New Holland Harvester. Looks like they're going for first bale here. NBC kind of jumped the gun, though, and didn't get it started in time, so driving through that field, they're doing okay. Let's have a look at, here's Matza. Looks like Hyose is already going to, I probably butchered his name. I think it's Chose. Apologies. Farm Sim Ambassador. I should learn how to pronounce his name properly. Going in for first bale, and you see Big Daddy coming in the other side on the ghost mode. Big Daddy gets it, 129. He had the drive-by bailing there. Meanwhile, Chose missed his, so he's going to have to turn around and push it back in. All right, so there we have it. Let's just move the camera around manually now. Let's turn ghost mode off. So we've got Matza in the Ideal Harvester. Maxinator is already bringing the truck and trailer in. Blue team, we've got 2 combines running. Newbie and NBC. Big Daddy's doing the baling. We're only 2 minutes in. Long way to go still this round. Yeah, so easy stacker. Hitboxes of the upper barn door are further apart, so the bales fit through easier when you're close to the barn. Under pressure, I already said that. When Archimedes Plus, it's 50% faster that you can unload the harvester, the auger wagon, and the big haul trailer. So definitely one you want to have if you have those combinations of things, which the red team has all 3. So the most used team perk last year no longer exists in Season 4. That was Transport Company, which would spawn a bale loader trailer that would hold 14 bales over in this barn. But that's been removed now, so we're seeing different strategies having to be used already this year. Because I'm observer, I can see where our drops are going to show up. We've got speed limit, and we've got bridges lowered. So speed limit lowers your opposing team's speed by a certain factor. That'll be listed right on the drop itself. So if the scores were kind of further apart, these drops are weighted, so that amount can change. The blue team has gone with speed limit, so they've slowed the red team down by 20%. Bridges lowered lowers all of your team's bridges for the time that it lists. I don't see either team going for that one right now. In fact, both have gone for speed limit. This is the Farming Simulator League Arena. It's a free download for Farming Simulator 19 on PC. This is open lobbies, but this is our esports arena. So this is the map that we use for official tournaments as well. Okay. Chose coming in with a couple of bales on the front, a couple on the back of the Fent baler. He's got 1 on the belt. Looks like Newbie, meanwhile, if we go over to the blue barn. Oh, nope. Faked out. Depth perception was off. So, because the blue team has Unstoppable, the red team's conveyor belt is super slow, as we mentioned before. It's, what, 30% difference? 50% difference now. So, yeah. Really slow for the red team. That might come into play late in the round. They've already got 35,000 liters of grain. A lot of it already in the truck. That'll hold 59,000. The blue team's ahead of them on grain, though, which is very interesting. Have they dumped some? Like, what's going on here? They already put it in here, and then they just put the cover back on to hide from the opponents. Where is all of this grain the blue team has? Okay. Chose just keeps bailing away. Maxinator and Matza in the Harvesters. Big Daddy's going in with the baler, bringing a few bales in. I would imagine he's just going to drop these off. He doesn't have a front loader. So you can score via the bottom or the top of the barn, but the bottom door is almost always 10 points. I'll explain the differences when it can be more than 10 here in a second. But bales into the upper part of the barn via the belt will score you 10 points multiplied by what your team's current multiplier is. So if you look at the top of the screen where the scores are and the time, there's a little yellow box under the score. That's each team's multiplier. So you can increase your multiplier by delivering grain at the silo, which is opposite side of the map from your barn. When you increase yours, you decrease your opponent's. Now, bales into the bottom part of the barn can score more than 10 if you're scoring first bale. It doesn't matter first bale if you go in the top or the bottom. So for speed purposes, most teams put it into the bottom unless you're doing the Trelleborg toss with the telehandler and using the brake force against the conveyor belt to chuck it into the top. But that's just a skill that is only pulled out every once in a while. And also, there's a super drop at minute 4, which is called Bottom Boost, which gives you the same amount of points for bales put into the bottom as you would score at the top for a certain amount of time. All right, our 8-minute drops are Crazy Tool and Silo Close. So Crazy Tool is going to allow them to press bales for less amount of straw. And Silo Close, well, I don't think I have to explain that. Self-explanatory. So the blue team silos close for 80 seconds. But meanwhile, Big Daddy's been able to, look how close together these bales are after they picked up Crazy Tool. Now watch once it expires, which is coming up now. Look how much further apart they're going to be. So that's the advantage there. So NBC has Easy Stack. So if we look at how big the hitbox is with him here, with the Easy Stack perk, and then we go over to the red team barn, look how much different that is. Right? So a little bit more margin of error for the blue team, thanks to NBC's Easy Stack perk. Yep, so delivering the grain increases your multiplier so you can score more points. And Unstoppable, so their belt's 50% faster. Red team's belt is 50% slower, and it's even slower at the moment. I mean, this is at a crawl. Look at this. So they have a bunch of bales sitting there. And meanwhile, the blue team, so there's also bale combo points. If you look bottom left on the user interface, blue team, meanwhile, their silo's back open. They're delivering some grain. They're getting the multiplier back in their favor, at least for now. So they're going to get more points here. They're going to score 24 points per bale at the moment. And their combo's been reset. But there are combo points for bales, 10 bales delivered in a row without reply, 15, 20, 25. All right. So the red team silo, they are now unloading their trailer. Maxinator there now running back to the field. So yeah, you don't want to go over that 2.4 mark when Unstoppable is in play. So go back to the blue team's barn. So 5 minutes, 15 to go. Blue team has a nice little lead, but they're going to get 8 points less per bale now at the moment. Combos happen more like in official tournaments, I feel like, but you will see them. But teams are getting really good at countering them as well. You also get points if you counter them at the right time. So for like the Bale-tastic, which is 10 in a row, if you counter when their combo streak is at 8 or 9, Instead of them getting the 50 points for 10 in a row, you get 30 points for a counter. Bale Pressive, which is 15 in a row, if you counter it at 13 or 14 on their counter, you get 50 points instead of their 100, so on and so forth as you go higher up. There won't be probably as many combo points scored with Transport Company, no longer available as a team perk. Oh, Newbie crashing into NBC there, sending a couple of bales flying. So the Transport Company had like the Anderson loader. You could bring in 14 bales at a time. So if you put those in to the bottom even and brought one in on your fork, you could almost already get the Bale-tastic and the Bale Pressive if the other team wasn't ready. So our super drop is Bale points, and it looks like Chase might get to this first. Indeed he does. They got 21 Bale points, so that one is just free points on the super drop. So that helped them since they're trailing, but now they need to start getting some of their bales in. The bale count is pretty even. Right now, if each team were to get all of their bales into the barn, even into the upper part of the barn, the blue team would be taking this victory. But will they get all the bales? I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let's put the I'm gonna put the ghost mode. Oh my! So the nice thing about it being so slow is they're able to take their time. They're putting 2 on at a time. I mean, look at this stacking though by Matza. He's making up for the fact that it is very slow. I mean, look how much faster with the ghost mode on. You can see the blue team's bales going on. It's crazy. But if NBC doesn't stick with it and time it right, this could work out into a combo for the red team. What's up, Vicious Tech? How you doing? So 2 minutes 15 to go, 457 to 365. So Big Daddy's still out with the baler for the blue team. Here comes Chase in now with the baler with some bales on the front. Maxinator now has the New Holland baler. Is going to try to get more bales pressed and in. 473 to 389. I think that because of the belt speed difference, as long as NBC's putting 1 on at a time, it goes so much faster. It's going to be hard for the red team to get a combo. NBC just has to be careful that he doesn't, use up all of the bales he has here. That one's falling off there on the bottom left for the red team. So that's Big Daddy coming in with the baler, bringing 3 more bales in with the case baler. This is going to be interesting. It's 100 points difference right now, but the red team has a 7 bale lead now. That's gone down a bit, so they've closed the gap. That's for sure. And they're still out, or they were. They're probably bringing them in now. If we switch here to the red team, Maxinator and Chase are going to bring in more bales on the back of their balers. So this is going to be a close one. 569 to 515. That one's falling off now, finally. 2 years later. Oh, they've taken the lead. Red team into the lead. 603 to 585. They just have the... Now the bale count's kind of evened out a bit, but look at how many more. This is the only one the blue team has left near the barn here. NBC is putting the blue team's last one onto the belt. Big Daddy's trying to do a drive-by, bailing at the end. 623 to 5-something. Let's see what the final score was. That just came down to the red team ended up with more. So that's interesting. that they actually, it came down to the multiplier and having Big Haul, and then and they also got the 21 bail points in the super drop. So if you remove that, they would have 602, and it would have been a different story. It would have been a lot closer. In fact, that if the blue team had got the super drop, they would have won. So that's what it came down to at the end. The blue team delivered one more bail. They delivered 10 more bales into the top of the barn. But the multiplier at the end was heavily in the favor of the red team. They were scoring 8 points extra per bale for the last several minutes. So, very, very close game. That was a good one. And we've got some more players in the lobby, so it looks like we're going to just keep on keeping on.
Good. Yeah. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Nice.
GG, guys. Good games. It's fun to watch. Really close. All right. Wheels is here now. So, any volunteers to sit out?
I did 2 rounds. I'll sit.
I would
Alright.
I would see Big Daddy, NBC, and Jose.
Yeah.
You want to see them together?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Well, I was going to volunteer to sit, so Wheels could take my spot. That's okay. That way, Wheels can still play.
okay.
I played 2 rounds, and that way I'll
Let's
sit.
do that. We'll do that in a bit. How about that? Let's let Wheels play for sure.
Yeah.
NBC and Wheels. We'll put you. Let's see, with Newbie, that was your first game, right? The last one?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, cool. That's what we'll do then. You guys will be blue team. And then, let's see. Big Daddy's going to sit out. You can join me in the casting room, and then that solves the other team. All right. Hey, One Mouse. Hi, Kerminator. Go the SGA.
We try 1 mouse.
Hey, you know what? Like I said, though, I said before, it's going to be interesting to see how you guys stack up. Pun intended. Because you guys are going to be competing. I know you've been playing the scrims now for, 9 months or something like that, off and on. But you're going to be competing officially. SGA is in Season 4. But you just took on, although they're not from the same team, you took on 3 players that were playing in the league last season. So,
Yeah, it's great.
I think you guys stacked, and especially because you didn't even have your full 3-man team either. So
yeah,
pretty good.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I like
Love
that. I like the NBC has still found a use for Easy Stack with Transport Company gone. That was cool to see him use it in that sense, make it a little bit safer so those bales aren't going to fall off at the last minute, hopefully, and just gives you a little bit more leeway when you're stacking them up.
Yeah, what we found is that during strategies is now that the team perks are the ones that we are liking are less. The only one that really is big points is heavy haul. So with the lesser amounts for team perks using points, we are now able to use the easy stack, etc. Get more higher perks for personal use.
Cool.
So it's been working out really well. Yeah.
Nice.
Trying to find a home for a heavy hauler, and as you see in the last round, the heavy hauler pretty much, I don't want to say is neutralized by Unstoppable, but it pretty much is at that point.
Yeah, but they did a good job because they were scoring all those extra points at the end as well. So they played it well.
Yeah, one thing we found is that if you get really good at driving the tractor up to conveyor, you could pretty much take your multiplier to 3-0 and just run your bales up to conveyor.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And get 30 points a bale. If you're really good, I'm not saying it's definitely tricky.
Right.
Yeah, the belt was 2.4, very slow. Yeah.
Matsu, you guys did well, though. Good stuff.
Absolutely.
We're just waiting on wheels here at the moment, and we'll be ready to go. Have you noticed, like, it definitely seems like combos are going to be harder to score without Transport Company.
Agreed.
Yeah. And, like, combos are really fun, but seeing them, like, scored in Season 4 will be even more impressive, I think. Because you can't just bring in, like, 14 on the back with, like, 1 or 2 on the front loader and already have, 2 combos right there.
Right.
So we're not going to see them as much, but maybe they'll be more rewarding when we do see them, because it's going to have to be really impressive to pull off, I think.
Agreed.
Hello, Walker. How you doing? All right, time for the ban phase. What do you think Wheels is going with as one of his teammates, the team captain for the official tournaments? Do you have any idea what he's going with?
I would say he's going with Under Pressure.
Okay.
Just a hunch.
What about Team Perk, you think?
Team Perk? I'm guessing Bottleneck. But
Okay, all right.
Wheels has been, just got done with his busy season, so he's been back to practice. So it's going to be a wild card pick, actually, to be honest with you. But I'm guessing Bottleneck. I have a feeling.
Okay, all right.
Bottleneck is
banned.
definitely a tough one to go against.
I'm guessing NBC is not going to use the 6120M this time. Well, he doesn't have a choice. I'm hoping that was discussed between them. So NBC might be going with a different strategy here. The red team has banned the Lindner Lintrack, so both maneuver forks are out. What's up, Yosho? How you doing, buddy? Okay, so just one tractor for each team banned. Now we're into the captain pick phase. Oh, same for the red team. Big Haul. Ooh, Herbicide. Okay. Big Haul, Ideal. For the red team, Herbicide, John Deere, New Holland, Baylor. For the blue team, no Baylor reserved by the red team. No surprise, really, because like you mentioned, Big Haul is pretty expensive still. What is it, 5 points?
5 points, yeah. It's one that I'm surprised didn't get lower by 1 point, to be honest with you. But it's definitely one, it has a place, but as far as we go, we have yet to find a nice home for it, to be honest.
Maybe, so we still are on the beta. There was a beta period that ended last Friday. We're still using the beta client, but like the time to submit feedback for it has now passed a week ago.
Right.
So there will be like an official release of the client that will be used in the Season 4 tournaments at some point soon. So it'll be interesting to see what changes have come from the feedback of the players, for sure. Okay, so player pick phase. We've got Under Pressure picked by both teams. We've got Archimedes ++. And then the runner perk for Maxinator. So the runner perk is a pretty interesting one because you run really fast on foot, which is really helpful if you are like dropping your auger wagon at the silo and you need to run back to like your harvester or somewhere else, or if you are trying to grab drops as well. It'll be really useful because you have to be on foot to pick up drops. So yeah, in fact, no easy stack this time for NBC.
Yeah, pretty much when Herbicide takes, I want to say 3 additional points. It's 2 additional points, so that pretty much just gets rid of that perk then, for the most part.
Oh, nice, Yosho. Eating some crawfish for your mom's birthday. We went on a bike ride last weekend, and we went to one of our favorite places that's at like the end of the trail, and they were having a crawfish boil. So that's what I got to eat. I was pretty excited for that. But you're like, Yosho, you're like from a Cajun family, aren't you? So I bet yours was like super tasty. Was it homemade? Yeah, sure. Let me drag you in, Yosho. What's up, Yosho?
Hey, Yosho.
How's it going?
What's going on, buddy?
It's going. How you doing?
Another day in paradise. Figured I'd join you guys for this round 4.
Cool. Yeah, so I was just asking you a question, and then you were like, "Hey, can I join voice?" So you're from. Did you hear what I said? I had I went to a crawfish boil last week on Saturday.
Ooh.
But it's at one of our favorite places at the end of like this bike trail that we ride our bikes on.
Right.
But I was like, yeah, but Yosho, aren't you from a Cajun family? So was yours homemade?
Yes, it was Cajun family. My dad boiled them, and boy, are they so good. He puts new potatoes and corn and sausage and, man, you name it.
Well, that was similar to the boil I went to, but I can only imagine that like yours just was like extra special.
It was good.
That's awesome, buddy. Cool. Chausse scored 139 on the first bail. So good first bit of scoring there for the red team. Better than last time from Chausse. Wheels going in with the bail now for the blue team. 104. He's going to go ahead and score the other two bails he had in the back of the New Holland. So 124 total is what he's ended up with. Okay. Did that just, wait, was it 124 for the first bail and then it didn't score the other two? Or, I feel like I said 124 twice there. Did I miss
No,
it?
that was with the 2 extra bails on it.
Okay, good. Just making sure. So I really love like crawfish. It was super tasty, but man, those spices do not agree with me like afterwards. Oh, unfortunately, it's like, why must you punish me? Like things delicious should not, upset your stomach. But I guess I can't. I have noticed recently I can't eat onions anymore, and I love onions. So I guess.
Oh man.
Getting older, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it was 104. I know I thought I said 124, and then it was still 124, but I can't remember. Thanks for keeping me straight, guys. Okay, direct delivery and silo closed are the drops. So direct delivery increases your team's multiplier while you're harvesting. It doesn't go up super fast. It doesn't last super long, but you can increase your multiplier a little bit just by harvesting. And in the 12th minute drop, you're going to be harvesting anyways. You'll probably be running 2 combines. So it's a pretty decent one to pick up at this point. Silo closed in the 12th minute. Not so sure that's very useful at this point in the game. So I would imagine that Chausse is actually going to grab direct delivery here. Looks like NBC might be heading over to try to do the same. Yep. No, he actually picked silo closed. I'm kind of surprised by that. NBC's hopped out of his combine. He's trying to get silo closed. He got there just in time. He couldn't drive over. And look at him jumping. 10 out of 10 for that airtime, NBC, on foot. So he had to run over because he had the combine, and he can't drive over the drawbridge with that header on the front. So he got there just in time. So yeah, they completely went against what I said about silo close.
With it lasting 90 seconds, you're now looking at they won't be able to deliver any grain for another minute from now. So it definitely, could put just delay them a little bit in their delivery. I think most try to deliver around the 10-minute mark, so it's going to delay it a little.
Right, but honestly, it doesn't look like either team. Well, actually, the blue team are already ready to deliver, but they've just got the auger wagon, whereas they're still filling up. They are only at 43,000 of their 59,000 capacity for this trailer of grain at the moment. So I don't know. I think I would have gone with direct delivery personally.
Direct delivery, if it was 15 seconds longer, I agree with you. It just goes so quick, and because NBC was harvesting, at least I'll say for their side, why he was harvesting it, you really don't want the guy that's harvesting to get it either. Similar to Crazy Tools, you want the person that's not bailing to get it, so you can continue on.
NBC very well may have wanted direct delivery as well, and he didn't have enough time because he couldn't have got there. But I was really surprised that Chausse didn't pick it, to be honest.
Well, I mean, Crazy
but-
Tools, you mentioned that just a second ago. I mean, that skill or that perk has really changed the game a lot. Even in our practices, it's been like, wow, okay, this is kind of crazy. Like, bells get dropped everywhere now.
Right.
When it got moved from the super drop to a regular drop, fantastic move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the last
Bell.
game, Big Daddy had it, and so I was like focused in on him, and like it's just crazy how much closer together the bales are. Like you can see the impact that it makes. What's up, Feldon? Good to see you, buddy. FSL Superfan #1 over here. Feldon in the building. How you doing, buddy? Are you ready, Feldon? May 14th and 15th. Are you excited for the first tournament? I feel like I don't have to ask you this. I already know the answer. Okay, so the blue team delivered their grain. The red team's belt is shut down. If we switch over to the red team, you can see they put one on, and right as that happened, their conveyor belt is smoking. But they are probably, yeah, they're almost at their 59,000 liters of grain. So they are ready to deliver and flip this back. So blue team needs to take advantage here if they can. All right, we've already at our 8-minute drops. We've got bale drop for 2 bales for the blue team. Speed limit for 30%. I'm guessing that these are weighted. Yep, because the red team's in the lead. Red team picks up bale drop. They only get 1. But that'll drop a bale like right inside here. So looking good. Blue team, I wonder if they're going to get to this. Wheels is nearby. Yes, yes, and yes. Can't wait. Glad to hear it, Feldon. Glad to hear it, buddy. I need to not forget tonight to raid someone. I've brought these back, and I've been doing it in the Spotlight streams too. I keep forgetting to raid someone. So hold me accountable, everyone. I just was like, bye, everyone. It's been a great stream, and it completely has been slipping my mind. So we have to be careful, though, because we did have, and I'm not going to throw them under the bus, but someone very well trusted from the Farming Simulator Discord tell me that someone was family friendly, and they swore by it. And then this was last year, before 22 launched, when we were doing the scrims, and I raided this person, and instantly it was, holy expletive, I've been raided by giants. And I'm like, oh no.
Oh,
and then
boy.
he kept in with it, and he just kept going. And like, I'm not like a prude. I'll curse as well, but like not here on the stream, not on the Giants channel. We try to keep it family friendly and keep it PG, because we are a game for everyone. So that's my only stipulation. We need to make sure whoever we raid is family friendly. So if there's not someone on that I don't already know for sure is, then we might just not raid. But I need to remember to at least look. All right. Under 6 minutes to go. 321 to 124. Red team well into the lead at the moment. Oh, a Bale-tastic as well. 10 in a row by the red team. 50 bonus points. I don't have my like trusty cheat sheet where I like printed out the stat sheet and cut it up and put it on like a large piece of construction paper, because I don't want to do that until the changes for the official like client for season 4, and so I don't have the information as easily in front of me. I have to keep switching over and scrolling on the stat sheet on the web. 445 to 147. We're 50 seconds away from the super drop. Like, the blue team really need a super drop to go in their favor here to be able to turn this around. Let's have a look at the red team. I mean, the red team, like, it almost seems like Matza and Maxinator are actually fine with this like slow speed of the conveyor belt. It gives them a chance really to like kind of rethink it and adjust if they need to. They're doing just fine with it. Felden, it was great to see you in the Mr. Sealy P spotlight. Knew you would be there in chat. Okay, it's multiplier switch, so the blue team needs this. Newbie's in the vicinity. It'll last for a minute, and it'll switch the multiplier. So now the multiplier is all of a sudden in the blue team's favor. The only problem is NBC only has 3 bales in the barn area at the moment, so not going to be able to utilize it as much as he could have. He's got 1 behind him. Wheels is bringing some more in. So they will score some points from that, but if they had had like 10 bales and could get them in the minute, like that would have been a lot different. They are down by 300 points with 3 minutes to go. That one, in the meantime, has fallen off for NBC. Oh yeah, it's always fun, the Farming Simulator League. These scrimmages especially because it's not an official competition, so it's all about practice. You don't have to worry if you make a mistake or whatever. There's not a whole lot of pressure. There's no prize money on the line. But I think even in the tournaments when teams are competitive, that teams have fun. All right, so that was wild because briefly because of the multiplier switch, it was the red team's belt that was stopped, and then very briefly again, the blue team's belt was stopped, but they delivered a little bit more grain and got it going again. Well, the problem is that the red team's getting 29 points per bale into the top, and the blue team, who are trailing, are getting only 11 points per bale. Sealy peeps, right? That was a great one. Yosho, did you have a good Easter weekend last weekend?
Yeah, I did. A lot of family time. We got to hang out a lot. Enjoyed some good church services that morning, and just the rest of the afternoon we didn't have service that night, so it was just me and the kids and Biblio, and we just had a good day. It was a lot of fun, a lot of relaxing. I enjoyed it.
Awesome. Relaxing's good.
Yes.
Glad to hear.
Totally enjoyed it.
I've
been busy though. My side job has really picked up a lot.
That's good to hear. It's really good to hear. Long may it continue.
I hope so too, especially with some of the job changes I got coming up.
Right. Did we get a raid? I don't have like alerts or anything in this restream chat. I miss it. So thank you whoever came in with the raid. Shucks Chuck, evening all. Glad to be back catching my favorite esport of a game I've never played. Hey, as long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. That's what I think like is great about the Farming Simulator League, is it does bring in an audience of people that maybe have never played Farm Sim. We get that a lot during the official tournaments. People come in like, wait, Farm Sim has an esport? Why did I not know this? And then 2 hours later, they're still sitting there in chat. Thanks, KW. Thanks. So Day Night Gaming TV, thanks for that raid. Much appreciated. Funny thing is, you've introduced other people to it as well, Chuck. I love it. What are you saying, Yosho? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. No, you're good. You're good.
Now, this week, you can ask Big Daddy there. This week, I've been obsessed with FSL. That's all I've been talking about.
It's nice. Yeah,
I like your picture, by the way. Oh, look at Maxinator and Chelsea. I like your picture that's on the website, by the way. I saw it.
Oh, okay.
And of course, I was like, of course, he has to have the red headphones.
Oh yeah, it's just kind of iconic. That's the thing. Sad thing is, though, I cracked them when they're about to break, so I gotta figure something else out.
It's really funny as well. So I have a friend who, for the last few years, he's been doing esports production, not for us, but for other esports, like some really big ones. Valorant and Fortnite and Siege, and he does like production for these. And so I'm trying to like get his advice and hopefully have him help us with FSL English like broadcasts in the future. But so he actually, back when I was streaming on Beam and Mixer, I met him playing Farming Simulator 17 back in the day. And he was like a teenager then. And like now he's got a full beard. He's grown up. He's doing this awesome job in esports. Like he's living his dream. It's really cool to see. But so I've played Farm Sim with him. His name on Mixer was Tractor Manager. But he has never really watched the FSL because he's been so busy with other stuff. So I was like kind of telling him about the FSL, and I like showed him a video, and the first thing, and this happens a bit. Another friend of mine had the same reaction. Like as soon as the round starts up, there's the ban phase, the pick and ban phase, and he's like, "Wait, what? Farming Simulator League Esport has a pick and ban phase? Like this is even crazier than I imagined." So it's really cool. What's up, Hectate? How you doing?
Well, gents, I'm gonna have to go. It is my mom's birthday, but I wanted to stop in for a little bit and say hey and chat. So,
well, happy birthday to Mama Yosho. And
yeah, I will let her know.
Yes, happy birthday, Mama Show.
Mama Show.
Mama Show.
And your dad? Does he tell dad jokes too?
Sometimes he gets creative. Sometimes he struggles with it. I'm like, Dad, no, you're trying too hard. Just quit.
So you turn into Danny with your dad telling dad jokes.
Yeah, pretty much. All right,
have a good one.
Y'all have a good one.
Later, man. Oh man. Felden, LOL. Farming Esports, and $8 later, they've got their mates in, and they're all cheering for Trelleborg or Vulture or whomever is winning. Almost always end up opening with some variant of "it's so weirdly compelling you have to see it." Yeah, hey, I like it. I like it. Oh, we've got L Rhodes in here. Hello, everyone. All right, L Rhodes is here, so we've got a new player. Anyone want to volunteer to sit out?
Well, I can let
I will.
Oh, okay.
NBC, that was you. Volunteered?
Yeah, I'll sit out.
Who else volunteered? Matza?
Me, newbie.
Newbie? I'd actually like to see. Let's have SGA play a game together, if that's cool with you guys. So let's have them be blue team, and then L Rhodes, are you there?
Yep.
Cool. What Tornado? Are you gonna play?
Yeah, I might as well.
Oh, awesome. Okay, well, then do we have another volunteer to sit out?
Yeah, me. I'm going off for the day. Ciao.
All right. Have a good night, Maxinator.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get Tornado and L Rhodes, and then
Newbie, okay.
You want Newbie over there? Yeah, you guys sit
Yes,
out.
if you want.
Okay, cool. Works for me. Thanks, Matza.
Yes, no problem, no problem.
Okay. We want NATO. I love it. So if you've spent any time in the official Farming Simulator Discord, especially at like this time and later into the nights, Tornado is like the nighttime, the night shift mod for our official Farming Simulator Discord. So it's cool to see Tornado get in and play around here. So we've got SGA on the blue team. This Wheels is an alternate. Yosho, who was just in voice chat with us, is going to be the third player when everyone is available. But we do have SGA here together. They practice together all the time, so I wanted to get them all into a game with each other. Is Farm NATO anything like Sharknado? So we've got Newbie in, and then we just need to get L Rhodes and Tornado into the server. Let's make sure. Do you all have the server info? Do you have the server info, everyone?
No, I don't have it.
You don't have it? Okay.
Yeah, or maybe I don't. I did not.
I think it's like FSL North American Scrims 1 is the server name. And then I'll DM you the
No, it's
pass.
just FSL.
Scrim 1.
FSL Scrim server POM.
Yeah, it's FSL Scrim number 1. Yeah, you're right. POM at the end. That's it. And then I'll DM you the password.
Oh, thank you.
Elroads and Tornado, you should both have that DM of the password now.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Complicated.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Cool. Hey, what's up, crew? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. That fun, full of combines. So we had like 70-mile-an-hour gusts of wind earlier. I think it's calmed down now, it sounds like. But I was actually saying to Tornado earlier, with the wind outside, I thought you were coming to pay a visit. All right. Should be good to go. There's L Roads. We just need Farm NATO in. Shall say, it's good to have you here tonight. Farm Sim Ambassador for the Czech Republic. Also FSL player. All right. Wow. An hour and a half in already. Uh-oh, we lost Newbie. Yeah, so it was like 40-mile-an-hour winds with like 70-mile-an-hour gusts, like consistently for a couple of hours. In fact, I was like hoping, and it didn't happen, I was hoping that we didn't lose power because, of course, that was a fear. But I went for a bike ride earlier today, and it was a little bit windy. But I got back and like showered and then started working the rest of my shift like right at the right time. I was like, I'm really glad I'm not out there riding the bike now because the wind like doubled in speed, I think. Yeah, Team Bednar. Chassé. Oh, struggling to join. Yeah, it's okay. Tornado, what's going on?
I'm not finding the server.
Just having a bit of trouble finding it.
Is it like, do you have like maybe like the wrong map selected on the side or something?
No, I've got all maps, and I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at Arena. I've got FSL NA Scrim Server POM, FSL Team Linda D POM, Team Charlie FSL TC3 POM.
Yeah, but you couldn't get.
Are you under international matchmaking server?
Yeah, international, yeah.
You want me to send my kid out all the way to go find it, see if he can catch any.
And then I've got FSG FSL2 POM.
Okay.
And ZA FSL #1.
Oh, weird. Yeah, this is the one that you're looking for. I'm not sure why it's not showing for you. I could try to restart it, but I mean, everyone else is in, so.
Might be because I'm in the UK.
No, I mean, we have, you know, guys from Germany, and we have guys, we've had others from the UK play before. So, yeah, it's under international, not international 2. It should show up. Bummer. Well, let me restart the server for one thing, and then if it doesn't show up for you, we'll just switch someone else in. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah.
Start it up. Use an umbrella wind powered bike. Would you put tracks on that as well, Cam? Okay, so yeah, international, and then my filters are map, arena, language, all languages, max player 16, no password off, no full games off, only installed mods, DLC off, and it shows up for me like near the bottom. But it seemed like you had a lot less as well, because you only named off 5, and I'm looking at like double digits on my list here.
I've got 9 now. If I do it map arena, but they're only sort of.
Which is funny, like we're actually supposed to be using the North American Scrim server, but I've been using this one, I think, this whole time. It's okay. Yeah, so that's weird.
I'm not seeing that one that you've named.
Huh. Strange, Tornado.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I'll just mod.
Hopefully next time. Sorry about that. I was looking forward to seeing you play.
Put it on all maps. And I'll type FSL, and then it only shows me 5.
Huh. Strange. Well, that stinks. Yeah. All right, well, we'll pull one of these other guys in then.
Yep, okay, no worries. Never mind.
Hopefully soon we'll get you in, Tornado, because I want to see it.
Yeah.
I know the Discord server.
I haven't ever played that, but it does look fun, you know.
It is. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll get you in at some point, hopefully. I don't know what's going on with that. It's something to look into for sure.
We have to, try and work out what the issue is.
All right, let me get one of these other guys in. Are either of you there? Because Tornado's not able to find the server, so I need someone to step in for him.
Yes, if you want, I can do if Jose want.
Yeah, up to you guys. Jose, I think, has played slightly less games since he's here. I'll put him in there.
Okay.
Cool.
So, jetzt Jose drin.
Matza, are you excited for the season coming up?
What?
I said, are you excited for season 4 coming up soon? Team Astragon? Should we expect good things from Team Astragon?
No, but we win a lot of games, I hope.
Well, of course you hope.
And I hope we get new records of bails, and most points. Maybe. That would be good.
So we have in chat Zeke74 saying Matza is good.
Yes.
Matza is also... Oh, it's your friend. Matza's also a great guy, too. He's a good player, but he might be a greater person. So we always love having him hang out with us, and he stays up until 4 a.m. almost every Friday night. I don't even think I could say almost. I think every Friday night that we do scrims.
Next Friday, Ecke come too here.
Okay.
We have 2 German players.
There you go. Nice. All right. I'm going to the casting channel. We'll talk to you guys in a bit. All right. So we've got blue team, SGA, against red team, which is a mix of newbie, Elroads, and Chose. We've had 2 Massies, the Massey telehandler, the Massey 7726 band, the other telehandler, the Manitou 737 band, JCB Fast Track 4220 out. Next week, you're coming soon. Oh, nice. Very good to hear that. You'll be joining us next week. Love to hear it. And you'll be, are you saying you're going to play in the scrims with Jenny as well? So if you do speak German, even like the SGA guys, when they can, they play the German scrims too. Those take place on Wednesdays. and it's like more like Central European evening time. So it's like, I think it's 11 a.m. Eastern time that they start when Ginny does those. Without Ginny. Okay. But yeah, so those take place on Wednesdays if you want to check those out as well. On the same on the same Facebook and YouTube channels you're watching right now, but on Twitch it's actually Giant Software DE, which is our German channel, that those take place. Okay, so both teams going with Unstoppable, so that's going to pretty much cancel each other out. Interestingly, the blue teams reserved the Case Harvester. Both teams with the New Holland Baler, the Ideal Combine for the red team. And we've got a pretty similar setup here as well. NBC's gone back to the John Deere 6120M with Easy Stack, though. And then Chaussee has gone with Archimedes Plus Plus. That's the only differences here. All right. Thanks very much. It's going well, and I hope you have a nice day, evening, night, whatever it is for you. I'm having a blast streaming so far here today. We've got a little while to go yet. All right, let's get Ghost Mode on. Are we going to see any fights for some equipment? It looks like we might have a mad dash for the second Ideal, and Newbie has been beaten to it by NBC Master Dad, not letting his cold or strep throat or whatever he's got slow him down. Grabbing that quick. Wheels has grabbed the other Case. They have 3 combines now. They reserved the Ideal, or they reserved the Case. They grabbed the Ideal off the pod, and they also grabbed another Case off the pod. Very interesting. Indeed. All right, so now we've got a fight for first bale here. We've got Big Daddy. Closely behind him is L. Rhodes. Todd, I'm not really sure of that question. I'm not, like, I don't do any coding or developing. So unless I've already been told this like sort of information, I can't answer those like on a live stream. So yeah, I'm not really sure if breaking is where we want it to be. You know, we're always looking to improve the game. We're generally pretty happy with L. Rhodes hitting the side of the bridge here, and that's going to start going up, so he's going to have to go a different route. We're generally pretty happy with 22, but the work never stops. Like, we're always looking to improve it. So if you think that, like, the braking needs fixed, you could try submitting a bug report, although I'm not sure that's really a bug, you know? But yeah, it's a pretty good question. Yeah, 135 for blue team. So Feldon, meet SGA, the blue team. I know you've watched scrims before, so you've seen these guys. But because Season 4 is online this year, they are going to be competing from North America. They're all mostly East Coast guys. And they'll be participating, getting up like I do, and like you do. Well, staying up in your case, until the wee hours of the morning, U.S. time. Into the morning, U.S. time. And they're going to be competing. They're going to deal with any sort of ping issues that may happen. They're going to deal with the time difference. Because when I started doing the scrims when I was hired last year, they joined me from like the first week onward, and they have fallen in love with the FSL like a lot of us do when we discover it. They've played Farm Sim for a long time. SGA stands for Sim Game Alliance. So they're a group of like modders and streamers that have been playing Farm Sim and making mods for Farm Sim, some of them for a long time now. But they had never really like seen the FSL or played it, but now they're loving it, and they're going to be competing. It's going to be cool to see. So Big Daddy has been practicing his first bale a lot. That's where I was trying to go with this in the long run. For 9 months or so, he's been practicing first bale, and he's got it down pretty good. Yeah, so Todd, there's actually like, if you're playing 22, there's actually like a trailer like weight limit option that you can toggle on and off. So I have no clue because I've not changed it. I've left it off, but that could make it behave differently if you toggle that. So maybe try that out and see if that gives you more of like what you're looking for. Hey, what's up, Big Tigger? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I'm doing well. Hey, what's up, Mara Bear? Yeah, you were addicted for a while, but you're busy. That's okay. You know, real life comes first. Oh, let's go look at the red team. Oh, wrong button. Silo. L. Rhodes is delivering grain for the red team. This is a pretty early delivery of grain. Like, we're at 10.5 here. Slightly early. Okay. Let's have a look. So they have run 3 combines so far. Big Daddy looks like he's gonna come over here and clear like another path. Red team's at their silo delivering more grain, but the blue team as well is there. Wheels answering right back, and it looks like the blue team's gonna have a slight advantage here. So, Camo, a wheel, no, but kind of also yes, and here's why. Because Season 4 will be online only, there's no way really to like police what players are using. But for offline events, it's keyboard and mouse, and you can submit a controller for league approval. But because they're going to be online, you know, nothing we can really do to stop people. But I would say that don't use a wheel. If you're playing for fun, do whatever you want. Use whatever you want. We've had a baler streak for the red team, which means they've grabbed all of the balers and reserved them. So the blue team, they do have this, they actually do have the Coon baler available, and they reserved one, so they're fine, really. Where did it go? Yeah, so they've got the New Holland as well. They're fine. But yeah, going back to the like what you can use to play. If you're having fun, use whatever you want. But if you ever have any like desire to get into playing the official tournaments, I would say that you need to, you know, learn how to play on controller, mouse, and keyboard. All right, 8-minute drops are out. We've got bridges lowered and speed up. There's not a giveaway going on tonight, unfortunately. But hello, Oregon. How you doing? All right, bridges lowered's been picked by the blue team. So, self-explanatory again. It's lowering their bridges at the moment. So these bridges are actually like tied to the other team. So when you drive across it, it'll lift it for the other side. If we go over here now, because they have bridges lowered, it'll usually lift it for your side and your opponent's side, but because they had bridges lowered, it stayed down for the blue team, but it raised it for the red team. So if you go across your bridge and your opponent is trying to go across the same bridge on their side and they're slightly behind you, they might end up in the moat. They are. So the Farming Simulator League is PC only at the moment. It's on FS19 still. It's PC only. We do hope that that will change in the future, but we don't really know if it will one way or another yet. Could you maybe require streaming input monitors? Oh, that's interesting, Chuck. Not a bad idea. Yeah, we've heard a lot of feedback about the pallet limit. Please be patient with us and just realize that it was put in to try to stabilize things, but we realized that it's not been like super well received as well, so it will be changed at some point in the near future, probably with the next patch, because it'll have to be pushed to all platforms. There's still likely going to be a limit because it has been put there to help stabilize things. But if you're on PC, people have already modded the limit out. If you're on console, you don't really have that option, I know. But hopefully with the next patch, you'll be happy with the results. But if not, keep sending that feedback in, because we do listen and we want to continue to improve. Oh, so I'm probably not going to do any LEGO streams on my personal channel, Matza, until we move to the area that the U.S. office for Giants is going to be, Chicago suburbs. Because I have the Mandalorian Star Wars helmet collection, and I also have a John Deere like LEGO Technics. And here's a great example. Newbie tried to follow NBC. NBC raised the bridge on his side, and now Newbie is, yeah, nice and stuck. Pretty well stuck, as a matter of fact. And probably not going anywhere for a second. There we go. Yeah, you gotta love that, though. I was just talking about how the bridge has worked. We've not had any, like, bridge issues yet today. And then in the very game a few minutes later, it was meant to be, guys. We're 10 seconds away from the super drop. So, oh, we are in observer mode. So we can see for the super drop, it'll show us, like, 2 possible locations. Feldon, have you been able to... It's Lord Baylor for 2 bales. That's cool. Have you been able to watch a lot yet? So Lord Baylor moves 2 bales and scores them, basically, like right near the barn. Bridges are undefeated. So that was the blue team that got that, right? Or was it the red team? Kind of missed who picked that up. The nice thing about the drops is that they're weighted, so the team is kind of that's trailing. If they can get the super drop, it can help them get back in the game. But yeah, Feldon, I don't know how much you've been able to watch so far. Okay, good. So yeah, there's been some changes. You know, I'm interested to see how things go in Season 4. Transport companies out. Harvesters are putting out straw faster. They drive faster. Working speed has been increased as well. Seems like we're getting, considering there's no bale loading trailer, I think the bale numbers are pretty high as well, which is cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Season 4 and seeing, you know, kind of how different it's going to be. We got so used to seeing, like, in official tournaments, people were using Transport Company just nonstop for the most part, 98% of the time. But it's not even an option now. All right, the red team are bringing in a lot of bales. They have 4 extra outstanding, but that's not going to be enough. They're matching 20 points apiece with the blue team. And they're 200 points behind. Found server and list further down, but grayed out. What in the world, Tornado? No, I wish, Feldon. That would be great. The big question, has anyone found a crazy strategy using the forklift? Well, if you count me doing it by mistake last week and the week before, then yeah, Paladin. Sure. Johnny 5 Alive, what's going on? Can you break the house with the tractor? You can't. 470 to 250. Blue team in the lead. Yeah, that's weird, Tornado. Wonder what would be causing that. Oh, Chase's going, like, driving up on bales trying to push them in. He's got one in. It's a dangerous game he's playing at the moment. Right. Oh, one of them made it for L Rhodes. That other one, though, came off. So here's the thing, though. If there had been another minute or two on the clock... Oh, what the heck? Newbie came flying in and is blocking the bottom part of the barn. Oh, awesome. Wow. Okay. That was fun. Talk about end of the round chaos at the barn. I don't think I've seen that before. That was amazing. That was amazing. Wow. Okay. I'm going to take a short break and we'll be back. Like 2 minutes, 3 minutes max. So hang tight. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay. All right, everyone. Sorry, I took a short break there. I'm back now.
Welcome back.
From the reserve Baylor, he does this.
Yes, sorry from the reserve Baylor,
it
yes.
It was for the reason. Oh, that's
Yes.
right. Okay, yeah, because you had a really great timing, and even if I was fast on the spot.
I'm going to sleep. Thank you for the games, my friends.
Hey, thanks
Good
for being here,
night.
Chelsea.
Bye.
Have a good night,
Yes,
man.
thanks for joining.
See you later.
Glad you got to hang
Take
out
care.
with us for a bit.
GG, my friend. GG.
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 Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Next time drinking.
Drinking beer, yes. No problem, beer. Bye. Bye, my friend.
Bye. All right,
Bye-bye.
so with Chelsea leaving, we're down to what we got? 3, 6. Look at that. Is that 6? Or did I count wrong? No, that's right. If you remove me, I think. Or is it 7? 1, 2. I can't count.
Oh, did you say you were going to play
Yeah, it's
this
7
time?
without me. No, I'm not playing. There's more.
Oh,
than that.
Kermit with forklift.
Put Kermit. So yeah, one person needs to sit out then.
I got it.
If Tornado's good to go, I'll sit out.
No,
I
can't see the server. It's grayed out.
Right.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. Tornado still can't get
is
in.
fixed.
Okay.
Oh,
okay. Well, then it's solved.
Do you want
all
to
right.
play again together, SGA?
We can split them up if you want.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, we can split up too. Absolutely. I can play with Matsu and other guys. Don't bother me.
I'm kidding.
I'm not fussy.
Yeah, it's okay. Anything's fine.
Yeah, I don't really. Newbie, are you still there? I see you're muted.
Looks like
Kermit, you have
yeah. We have 10 seconds to Kermit gotta play. No,
KW wants to know if it says anything in like the Can you see anything in the details of the server, Tornado, when it's grayed out?
Yeah, have a look. I did think maybe it was the client was an old client, but I got the client off, obviously the website, and it's the same version as latest version, you know. So it isn't
Right,
that.
like you just, huh?
Yeah.
Weird.
All of them are actually, all them Scrim ones are grayed out.
Maybe he see other Scrim server, and we go on this without password.
Could do that, yeah. Like,
Scrim
there's actually
2.
like, yeah. Do you see any of those, Tornado? Like,
The one
do you see
that you
anything
sent
with
me
them?
in the DM, all them lot are grayed out. But I
What do you see that's not grayed out?
FSL NA Scrim server POM,
No, this one does not exist.
but it's only a 6-player.
Right, yeah.
That
That's
might not
actually
even
like
be-
that's my like personal one, and
Oh,
I
is it?
set it up, and then like the one we're actually using is like the company got one through Nitrado for these
FSL
scrims.
Scrim server is on, but you can't spec it because you have only 6 slots. basically.
Yeah, exactly.
All the
yeah.
FSL
That won't work.
Scrims 1 to 8, they're all grayed out.
6, 4, 7.
So yeah, that's weird. So you can't see them. Yeah. So
Because
tournament.
it's looking-
What does it say? Like, does it show anything when you press? Can you press spacebar on the one we're using?
Let me have to load the game back up.
I mean, can you share your screen on Discord if you know how to?
On this Discord is not.
Oh, you are not allowed. Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
I think he don't get the password on or off. That is the problem, maybe. But he
Well, he
say
sees it.
password.
He sees it, but
I'll
it's
have a look.
grayed out.
Have you read anything in the game name field
You just load up.
on the right?
Like he can see it, but for some reason it's like grayed out. Like he can't access it. Like if you like on my stream right now, I see all these that are grayed out as well.
Oh, have you installed the new FSL client?
Yeah, he just downloaded it, so I'm not. This is weird. I'm not sure what's going on.
You have to execute it. If you don't have the DLC, you don't have to join.
And if you only
It says tournament client version 3.0.1.0, and I checked the one that I got off the tournament page, and it is the same version. Maybe the hashtag is a different number. I don't know.
Oh,
Huh.
don't write on the game name. Don't put anything and only look for map, like the map arena.
Let me hold on.
Like just empty the full while you.
Let me turn this sound.
Can you send me a screenshot in private of your screen? It's okay for you. Sorry.
Right, say that again, because I had to turn the game sound down because it was just overruling everyone.
All good.
Couldn't hear a thing. Right. Someone just sent me a message.
Yeah, it's me. If you can send
Alright.
me a screenshot, it will be awesome. like off the screen so I can maybe solve your problem. Windows Shift S.
I actually, hold on, I took some of my phone, so let me jump on Discord. Be quicker that way.
So, guys, if you're wanting to play with us in the future as well, anyone can join. So definitely go to fsl.giants-software.com, register an account, and you'll get a key. Download it. You need FS19 on PC, and you can join us.
Yeah, you guys carry on. I'll have to try and get this solved for the next time, I guess.
All right, Tornado.
There's got to be a reason why, isn't there?
Yeah, it might be that there's just something. Like, do you have anything typed into game name?
I think it's.
I get FSL out. I've taken FSL out now.
Yeah, and then map arena, all languages, 16 players is what I have. No password off, no full games
when
off.
I put it in arena, I don't see it.
You don't see any FSL. Like,
if you look at them three photos I showed you, one's where I've got game name FSL to show only FSL, it's not there. One's map arena, I actually get more, about 9 I think it is in the list, but it's not there. And then one's showing you them all greyed out in the list, because I scrolled down, I put game name like A to Z, and I scrolled all the way down and found them, and then took a screenshot, and it shows them all greyed out. All those skim servers are all greyed out.
Yeah, but I don't think my NCT server are on international. I think they're on continental Europe now.
No, I'm on international. Says at the top.
Oh yeah, on the right, right.
Says at the top right, international.
Hey, what's up, Lars? How you doing? Good to see you. All right, well, Tornado, hopefully you can get it sorted out tonight, or if not, hopefully by next time. It's a weird one.
I'll try and get it sorted for next time, I guess.
So, Newbie, are you there? Are you back yet?
I think you're going to play.
Looks like I'm gonna play. All right, well, let's do SGA versus myself, Matza, and L Rhodes.
Oh. What do you prefer, Baumits?
Maybe bailing, but more stacking. What do you do?
Like, you prefer stacking on bailing?
Yes, I am better in stacking.
Oh, you are stacker. Okay, yeah, I'm bailer. If Kermit is okay.
Nice.
Yeah, put me in the harvester. That's the smartest thing.
Yeah. Okay. I guess so. You go on the locked bailer harvester power. I don't know how you play.
Yes, we locked bailer and harvester.
Yeah, we both double stacker albeit.
Yeah, cool.
Are we going to on the same server? Okay.
Yeah, number 1, yeah. Yeah, Feldon, you should take a Friday off and come join us one night. That'd be fun to have you.
I think the best is Kermit going on the locked harvester and you go on pod power.
What?
Like you go for an harvester on pods and Kermit is going for the ideal you locked.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That does it.
Sweet.
Maybe what you can do is focusing on left pods if you can.
Farm Sim 22 is cross-platform multiplayer. The Farming Simulator League is still on FS19, so it's not gaming with Goose. But Farming Simulator 22 is cross-platform already. Xbox, PlayStation, new and last gen, PC, Mac, Stadia.
Which
cross-platform on all of those for FS22. Up to you, Matza.
Edros, would you play a bottleneck or?
What is better for you? What is better for you?
For me, it's always okay. No herbicide.
It looks like they are playing for Well, let's
Unstoppable,
play
I think.
Yeah, Unstoppable. Let's play both Unstoppable. And,
Yes.
And I can go to 3.0 versus Unstoppable if I'm pretty sure.
If you both the same perk, you can do over.
Yeah,
But if you're not,
we are playing both. I don't know who told me that it wasn't okay, but yeah. Oh, no ban. Okay, gentlemen rules.
What do you guys want me to go with as far as like a tractor? You guys are both gonna have a stacker,
Okay,
right? So
you pick me. No, I think I'm not going for the Master Ferguson. I rather prefer you to pick me at that spot.
okay.
More comfortable.
You want me to pick the Deutschfahrer, you said?
Yeah, you will pick Dotsfar and Archimedes.
Archimedes. Okay.
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
Cool. Sounds good.
And I guess Bauer, you can pick whatever stacker you like.
And runner, or?
And runner, you can
Yes.
pick. And we have the perfect one. Yeah, gender is really easy to man.
So you 5
gonna
and Kermit 4.
I'm gonna focus now and make sure I don't end up with the forklift.
No forklift. No forklift.
I will fetch you in last Kevin with the spot
Okay.
green. Just pick me to the spot, you see, like next to the KCH.
Yep, I got it.
Let's go.
Yes.
Cool.
So if you can focus on the officer on the left hand spot, it will be better.
Yes,
on the small field, or the
And Kermit, you drive to the reserved ideal.
Yeah.
okay. Yep. You want me in small field or big field at the start?
Big field.
Okay. Yeah, the Fiat's still
I
faster
go-
in reverse.
Oh, I had. Okay, it's okay. I got the fence. Do I have it? Yeah, I have it. Okay, I'm going first
I
bay
have
on
it.
you. Do whatever you want. It will be a really huge first bay actually. On you, Bauer.
Yes. You are behind of me.
Yeah, just right behind of you. Like I have the fence. It only. You don't have to do the little road to the fill out whatever you want. You don't need to. Oh, okay. Oh, this one will be a really huge first bay.
Yes, so you can drive the middle bridge.
I can do first bay on middle.
Cool.
Oh. Okay, this is pornography. I'm really sorry.
So highest first bale now.
Oh.
Combo German, French, and US guys, and we get the highest.
Yeah, we got nice international mix going. Oh, 144.
Nice.
Nice, Silver. That's...
Exactly, boat.
Oh, where's Big Daddy?
Yeah, I'm surprised Big Daddy's not like he shouldn't be too far behind, but maybe he's had an uncharacteristic mistake.
He's sleeping.
Okay, I have time to bait you, and I think I'm going. So, but oh no, you're striking. Kermit, when you will unload the grain, like the second time, you will take the reserve bait. All right.
Gotcha.
Nice. I'm going for you, Bauer.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a really in a bad place.
We have time. It's okay.
We can
Under
talk.
100, it says drinking.
I can think like
That was a good first
12,000
bail,
for
Phil.
you.
Yes.
Okay. I'm thinking like 12,000, I guess.
Yes, say stop, and I drive away.
Yeah, stop.
I'm almost at 15,000.
Yeah, I'm going right for you. You will fully unload. Yeah, it will be on the left. Yeah, after the width, and you go just straight. Just on the left, on the right. Sorry, on the right, a little bit. Okay, just well, I'm just following you.
Cool.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you
Oh,
can
it's all
start.
good.
You can start. Press
Okay.
A.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, okay. If you turn a little bit on the right, yeah, you can like just a little, you know, just a little step by step. You can turn it together. Yeah. Okay. It's all right. Okay. Oh, that's great. You're doing really great. Continue.
Speed limit and bridge is lowered.
Speed limit can be played. I don't see. Stop. You have to press A.
I got it.
Oh, I can't play those.
Lars, how much has been changed since last year? Well, Transport Company Team Perk's out. That's the biggest thing. The harvesters are putting more straw down. They're going faster. These guys probably have a better sense of some of the other changes as well that have gone on. The drops have been, there's less drop locations now. Some of the drops have been like moved to different groups as well. So the drops are grabbed a little bit more than they used to be.
Weeds are smaller. Smaller pack of weeds.
But the wheat fields are very smaller and better.
And I guess the biggest change is the harvester speed.
Yeah, you can tell too. This ideal goes really fast.
Okay. Oh, do I have a double stacker to lock on pods? Because I actually have the fan, but double stacking with it will be.
It's no problem.
Yeah. Okay. How many you want to in the field? How many?
6.
There are weeds, Lars. Yeah, I've been avoiding them thus far. Yeah, they're there. You can see them now. All the patches around me.
Oh, you are. You need to 5k more limits.
I'm sorry. What?
Yes, until 30,000 liters, you have to harvest.
Right, okay.
5,000.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm running out of grain. I didn't do this like super well. I need to go to the far side probably to get enough.
On the road between big and small field.
Yes.
Okay.
And I guess in front of the, like in the big, like yeah, riverside. I don't have the word for the where you put the bale, the barn, I guess.
As a band or converter bale.
Yeah. So okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Kermit, you need 3,000 liters of grain.
Yeah, I had to come back to where there was actually some. I'm almost there now. Driving like towards this.
Okay, you got 5 there. If I don't. Oh no, no, the sixth one is in my butt. Sorry, my bottom. Okay. Well, you got your 6 bales.
Oh no.
Hit
the tractor.
Okay.
This is going poorly now.
Big field. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I let the. Oh, sorry, the grain transporter. I let it in the. Oh, you already. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I can try to double stack with that spot. Let me try.
Right.
Okay, no. Nope. Hey, sorry, this is messy.
Should move this out of the way, probably. Okay. This isn't quite full. It's at 28,000 meters. I
Yes,
needed a little
okay.
bit more.
We have a little bit more.
I'll try not to let these SGA guys win.
I think you need to start stacking. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you got bonus. I haven't seen those.
Nice.
And now you wait and Kermit, you can drive the New Holland harvester to you for unload later.
Okay, do you want me to go ahead and start? Oh wait, I don't.
No,
want to unload
no,
yet.
give up.
Yeah,
No, give up.
Good. Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Walk to the New Holland bale harvester.
Grabbing it. Yep, on my way. Cool.
And then unload if there are unload.
And I need to stop at 2.4, right?
No. We have both the same. So,
okay, so it cancels each other out when you
yes.
do. Oh, okay, I understand now.
Just
Gotcha.
yeah. At 360 on the.
Yes.
Maybe the best is that if I change structures with him, because double stacking, I don't know if Kermit can.
Yes, you can change. It's better.
Yeah, I think I will. Okay, I'm going to do it. We'll lost a little bit of time, but. Yeah, going to stack it on the right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We only have like one. Do we only have one stacker?
Yes, but it's no problem.
No.
Like please.
What? Stop.
Okay, I'm not trying because. Okay, I'm going to change structures.
Oh my god, I cannot get this right.
Okay.
Entertaining the folks at home. Okay. Let's empty
so you
this
can
out
unload.
first.
Okay, I will continue to play. Oh, your base. Okay. I think you should definitely not vote this. Continue. Can't wait to see the POV.
Finally.
Okay.
Okay.
You have more to fetch in the field. I think you have time because Kermit was late.
Yes, I catch the others. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Nice.
It's okay. Oh, how many grain do we have?
More. I have 12,000 liters in the New Holland. After.
All right.
Oh, we have more.
yes.
Now what can I do
think
to
if we
help,
have time-
guys? I'm done with.
Bailing.
Yeah, but we start bailing on the,
What baler should I
like
grab?
the line. Yeah, this one. And you bail on the line, and you be sure to have 3 baits on it.
Which
So we
baler
just-
though?
The New Holland.
Oh, the
New
New
Holland in front
Holland.
of you.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Come. We will swap. Come. We swap tractors.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I thought maybe the New Holland
Take
was
this one?
like too.
Okay. Yeah, this one is really. This. No, it's not too powerful on you to like 200 horsepower.
What's up, Sharper Fire? You've just missed a few rounds, but that's all right.
Chopper can come play here.
Do you want me to bring these in on the back or leave some out for now?
Oh,
No. Drive to the bed.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, to the stalker, so you can. Okay.
So your first win today.
Oh, this one is 3-8. Okay, 3-8. So I'm not choosing any breach. I don't know. I don't know if there's a secret strategy I don't get. Yeah, okay, alright. That's great, yeah. Put it on the left, if you can.
Okay.
Also using breach. Oh, they just use it? No, please don't. No. Okay. Denied me it to me. And now you go fetch 2 more, and you give it again and again. Yeah, you can take that bridge. It's yours.
Cool.
I should have read it.
Right. Hey, what's up, Padre? Good to see you. Yeah. That's in my case, that's true, especially.
Putting
Hendrik.
3 on your left, or?
Yes.
Sharper, these scrims, it's not about like, you know, it's all about getting better. It takes practice. I mean, look at me, for example.
Hey.
I'm not that great.
You're better than Trendlove right now.
But hey, you win, Kermit.
Yeah, you're winning.
Yeah. I'd like to say it had anything to do with me, but
that's only why you playing.
All on you. All on you.
Where do you want these, Matza?
To the left side or right side is for me okay.
No, okay, tonight needs a breach. I hate them. I really hate them.
Ooh, that was a bit
denying
fast.
all of my breach.
Yes, it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, good luck with that. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just going straight on the left.
Cool.
On your right bar.
Yes, yes.
Felt in Go-Go Alarm. Autocorrect definitely did you dirty on that one.
Okay, this one is bad, I apologize. Well, I guess I don't have any time for one more. 26 seconds. It's a really tight timing.
I should have probably just went for one and tried to bring it back in.
Yeah, 10
make
seconds.
it.
It's like, yeah, you can do it. Just believe in it, okay?
And then I crashed into the bridge. I don't even think it would have made a difference. Well done, guys.
Good job, guys. Good job. Only you.
Go for a Trelleborg flick with the bail. Well, good stuff, guys. GG's.
This is a 71 grain difference.
Yes.
Why have you offers so much? Oh yeah, I know why. Because otherwise you will have like some empty.
If you play against SGE, you have to do crazy things for winning.
All right. See you guys in the lobby.
Yes.
GG's, guys.
Hello, I'm
Well
back.
done. Welcome back, newbie. Well, if newbie's back, then Caster Kerm is back as well. Okay. SGA, you guys want to go together again? You want to split up and mix it up, or?
We can mix it up. No big deal. Whatever you want to do.
Okay. So, which one of you wants to stand alone away from their SGA teammates then?
I'll just stand alone.
It does.
But maybe it's a bailer, like since I bailed.
Doesn't matter.
I'll switch with Elroads. So I'll go with Matza at newbie, and then Elroads can go with NBC and Wheels. How's that?
Yeah.
Good.
That's good.
All right.
Sure. Easy enough. You guys are easy to get along with. Cool. All right, guys. What time is it? Okay. We got time for this. This is probably the last one, to be honest. Time is like the first hour and a half. This last hour was like even crazy. It's like went by so quick. I took that little break, came back, and here we are. I was expecting like us to still have an hour to go. I thought like an hour had passed, but I thought it was 30 minutes. So. Qualifier rounds, no, I don't think so, Feldon, but cross your fingers. I have submitted my ideas for getting the English casters on screen, even though we'll be from our homes again in various parts of the world. But I'm hoping to have the English casters on screen. We'll see if that gets approved, because it's going to cost a little bit extra to do it. But hoping for that. As far as like official broadcasting for the qualifiers, I don't know. That's something I need to ask about as well. I know that there's like talks of rotating casters like in and out a bit more. I think the only issue is like for me the time difference. And so when I did like the first couple of months that before I was hired full-time by Giants and I was doing FSL casting like on a contract basis, I was also doing like the clean feed to my channel. In fact, I think that's how we met originally, right, Felden? So I ended up doing that like the first couple of months, but then like doing 2 days and like getting up and switching my sleep schedule like that absolutely wrecks me. One day I can handle, but yeah, 2, kind of brutal. So I don't know if I could do it. And also the other issue is now that I'm full-time with Giants, when I do an FSL tournament, I have to like take a day off in the middle of the week when I would normally be doing like my community stuff, you know? So if I were to work Saturday and Sunday, then that would be like 2 days that I would miss out on the community job. And that I love the FSL, and I consider the Farming Simulator League a part of community as well. But I am on the community team, so at the end of the day, you know, I want to be around for that as much as possible too. No, not yet, Richard. I joined practically July 1st, you should say. It was like June 28th, I think was my official first day. So we're getting close. We're getting real close. But not there yet. Right, Zip Pedro, I'm with you. I hope that we can get that. I think it would be great to see because I know that for one, it would avoid the audio's desynced issues that we get in chat from people that don't understand what's happening, because you're seeing the German guys on screen, but you're hearing the English commentary, so it is very confusing. But also, like, for me, being a community guy, seeing FSL as a good part of the community, like, I want to be able to connect faces with the voices for people that aren't aware already of who the English casters are. And my favorite thing about the FSL, before I did the Farming Simulator League commentary, before I got hired full-time by Giants, I was doing sports commentary at the university level in my local area for the last few years. Mainly doing soccer. And so I've always loved doing commentary, but like esports commentary, especially Farming Simulator League, is even more fun than that because of the interaction with the audience. So if you guys can see our faces as we're interacting with you and chatting with you, I know that it'll make it look that much better, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, so what I'm thinking actually, Felden, is that there's been talks about like having like 3 guys like rotating in and out on a Sunday event. That way we're not stuck having to do potentially 10, 11 hour shifts with like a minute and a half in between games, right? Like, I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, but even then I have to like sprint to the bathroom in this middle of the night, like trying not to wake my wife up, like, oh, gotta go for a bio break, run in there, and then like, oh, I need more coffee to make it. Do I have enough time to make this pot of coffee? So that'll be nice. I've already volunteered myself for the later shift as well, so that's another added bonus if that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, a Giants logo cake to celebrate, that'd be great. Or yeah, a rosy cake, that could do. Yeah. So there's going to be a few changes, not just in the gameplay, but in the broadcasting as well. And we'll see what ends up being decided on for sure as far as what's going to happen. But, you know, the long-term goal, we would love to have Farming Simulator League on FS22 one day. And also, we would like to see it grow to where we have enough interest in North America to have a North American circuit. And then you would have a North American season and a European season, at least, and hopefully even more regions beyond that. There are ambassadors and others that take the clean feed and do it in Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese. And so, like, it's becoming more and more popular. I mean, Farming Simulator 22 was released in more countries than ever before, but even the FSL is becoming more and more popular in more countries, too. So, yeah, it would be cool to see that, you know, and then actually have, like, a world, like, championship type thing. If you're not doing the 11-hour commentary shifts, you're not a proper FSL commentator. There's a potential, hopefully, for some like one-off show matches that would be separate of the circuit, wouldn't have any circuit points at stake, but there's a potential that those could happen in North America this year. Hopefully at least one. Cross your fingers if you're in North America, because then it'll be, you know, at a decent time, and hopefully even it'll be an in-person event, which would be cool. So, yeah, let's hope that happens too. It's just still hard to predict, and I think that's why like Season 4 has gone online only. There's a potential that the grand final at the end of the season will be an offline event, but we still just don't know. But I think like even though things are starting to calm down a little bit, we didn't want to have that same situation like we had last year in Season 3, where it was like, okay, they're online events to start, and then it was like, oh, we can do offline events again. And what we did, like one, maybe two, and then all of a sudden, like one had to be like postponed because like a lockdown hit again, and so it went from offline to online. And so just for like the ease of Season 4, we decided to go with online so that we can just avoid that across the board from happening again. Have a good night, Zeke. Hope you have a good one. I know it's probably like Zeke, but I probably butchered it for you, but have a good night. Glad you were here supporting Matza, and hope to see you next week too. So that's Leak says, can I join your game? This is probably the last one of the night, but you are welcome to join us. We do this in English every Friday night, in German on Giant Software DE on Wednesdays. That's in the evening Central European time, so I'm not sure where you are in the world. But you're welcome to join. You need FS19 on PC, and then you need to register an account on the FSL website. Once you do that, you'll get a key for the FSL client. It's free. You install it on top of your existing FS19 save on PC. And then you join the official FSL Scrim Discord. And you're welcome to join us. But this is the last game of the night because we're not going to have enough time for another one, sadly. All part of the Kermit experience to have your name butchered. Well, you know, at least Camo Boyo, I think I can get yours right. I try my best, but that's just like any stream experience. It's tough with some of these names to get them right. But in the FSL, I try to get them right as much as possible. I try to ask the people. I have a good story for you. I was mentioning how I used to do sports commentary when I was going back to school. I worked for the university's like broadcast network, and we were doing a basketball game. And the opposing team had a player from the Middle East. I can't remember what country it was off the top of my head. But I was like, okay, there's no way I'm going to attempt this on my own to pronounce. So I went over to the coaching staff because that's normally what I would do. And like usually if they have a media relations person, I'll ask them. But a lot of the time, like in Division 2, the media relations person doesn't travel. So this was a home game for our university, away game for them. So their media relations person wasn't there. So I went to the coaching staff. And I said, could you tell me how to pronounce this player's name? And I pointed at the sheet, and the coach was like, yeah, I'm not going to attempt that either. Let me get him over here. So he calls the guy over. The poor kid was like, had this look on his face like, oh, no, here we go again. This guy needs to know how to pronounce my name. And his name was pronounced Hadze. And I probably still butchered that. But the poor kid was just like, oh, man, this again? So, yeah, it wasn't pronounced anything like I would have attempted it to with, like, the spelling. If I was, like, trying to spell it out, like, phonetically in English, I would have got it completely wrong. Yeah, so I think blue team have not even bothered to bring a first bale in. And I am not sure why. It looks like maybe because... Where's the third blue team player? There's MBC, there's Wheels. Okay, so they were running 2 combines, and they went ahead and delivered grain. So they're not focusing on first bale. It's the 4th time this week, coach. Right. Yeah, I mean, so... You know, and of course, like in the FSL, there's a lot of like German. Like we have Matza, and who's German. We have L. Rhodes, which is good for me at least. He's French. So there's a mix of like player names from different countries, but also like the brand names and stuff. I try my best to get them right. But you know, you can only do your best at the end of the day. We've got speed up and speed limit here. These could cancel each other out. Let's see what the teams go for, if they're going to go for it. Speed up picked up by the red team. There's no one really close for the blue team, but they do have 35 seconds to get over there. My guess is that NBC might try to swing by after he has these bales on the front loader, or is L. Rhodes going to go for it? Or are they not even going to bother? Oh, he's dropped the baler now, and he's going to go for it. Plenty of time. And speed limit. So, speed limit of 30% against the red team. So, they have a speed up of 20% on their own team. So, they're 10% slower right now, but because the blue team grabbed that later in the window, there's going to be about 40 seconds where that speed limit is going to be the full 30% against the red team. All right. NBC stacked one up on the belt. Newbie is coming in with the big haul trailer. 59,000 liters of grain exactly for the red team at the moment. We have Unstoppable for the blue team. And big haul for the red team. So, they need a stop at 2.4. I think it's because it was weighted because of the point difference. Otherwise, if it was closer, it would have canceled it out. So yeah, so with when one team has Unstoppable now and you're going against it, you need to make sure that you don't go above 2.4, because if you do, you'll shut your belt down. So you got to pay attention to that. I learned by mistake last week, I think it was. Look at all these bales the red team have at the barn. Blue team's at their silo. Wheels is delivering some grain. So the multiplier is now in the blue team's favor, but the red team did leave 11,000 in the big haul trailer. So if they get back over there, they're not anywhere close at the moment. They can get this multiplier in their favor for the end of the round. If I were the blue team, like, I would have been trying to score these points like right now, because that multiplier is not going to stay in your favor for long. NBC elected to go back out and grab some more bales. It looks like... I'm not sure if Newbie was going to go empty more grain and then decided against it, or what happened there. All right, we've got Super Drop coming up. 192 to 105, 409 to go. This could be huge. 104-point lead for the red team. It's going to be in one of these two locations. So 20 bale points for the red team, 96 for the blue team. The blue team need to go get that. It would level the score. There's no one going for it. And Newbie's going to get it for the red team. If the blue team had been able to go for this, it would have been game on. Oh, wait, Newbie's ignored it. Wheels is going for it. Okay, Newbie should have gone for that because, yeah, it's only 20 points for you, but this is going to be 96 points for the blue team, and they needed that. They didn't need this, however. L. Rhodes is in the moat. Oh, tornado, no. Oh, you finally figured it out, buddy. Welcome. I'm glad you're home, Yosho, and able to join us again for right at the end. Pull you into casting. What's up, Yosho?
Hey, what's up, man?
Okay, yeah, the bale points there, 96 points. That's given the blue team a chance. We got 240 to go. It went from a 100-point lead to a 24-point lead for the red team.
Maybe I can get around in.
But meanwhile, not so good for the blue team. They are in all kinds of trouble. All kinds of trouble. Yeah, this is the last one of the night, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Yosha.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay, so the blue team had a chance until this happened. They need to get back on track here. They are running out of bales, so the bale count right now is like severely against them. So the bale points help them, but right as they got the bale points, L. Rhodes ended up in the moat, and then Wheels came over to try to help him get unstuck. It turned into an even bigger calamity, and now they've fallen so far behind in the bale count. And Matza just has to keep stacking them here.
How's it going,
the red
Lars?
team are going to cruise to the win. Yeah, I'm glad you got it sorted, Tornado. Next week. If you want to play it, if you want to play though, Tornado, some of these guys might stick around and play a bit more after I end. So feel free to hop back in the server and ask them. Maybe some of the guys in Europe are going to go to bed, but these SGA guys might stick around. Okay, what's happened now? It's another oops. So at this point, the blue team have abandoned trying to get bales in because the baler's stuck. Wheels has gone and got the Fent baler. He's bringing some in, but yeah, unfortunately, it went from a really good moment as the red team scores a bale-tastic. It went from a really good moment picking up that super drop, getting back into the game, to a really bad moment. We just get oops after oops here. And like, what's this NPC doing? Next week, Matsalus is with you and the team. Hendrick get downloading me versus you tomorrow. Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, classic FSL. Wow. Amazing. Very, very good. Good stuff. All right. So, okay. Think he's cleaning the tractor.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it, indeed. All right. Let's join these guys back in the waiting lobby.
All right.
Oh, man. All right. Guys, that's the last one of the night. Thank you all so much for being here. It was a blast. Be back next week. Let's see here. So we'll be playing next week and the week after. And then there'll be a stretch probably of 2 weeks without, because we'll have the tournament on the weekend of the 14th and the 15th, the first tournament of Season 4. And then the following week, I'm in the Chicago area helping set up the new U.S. office for Giants. Unless I get the stream space at the office set up by that Friday, I won't be able to stream because I won't be home. So, yeah, so we've got one for the next 2 weeks, but then likely a 2-week break following that, and then we'll return again. So I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a good night and a good weekend. I'll talk to you all soon.
You too, Kermit.
Yeah, thanks for doing it, buddy.
Of course. Later, guys. Feel better, NBC. Get some tea, buddy. Bye, guys. All right, everyone in chat. Yeah. I'm going to wrap things up now, but I'll be on the Community Spotlight on Tuesday with Ghost in the Sim right here on this Twitch channel. But if you want to watch it on YouTube or Facebook, it'll be on the Farming Simulator channels, not the Farming Simulator League esports channels. So yeah, Ghost in the Sim, Twitch streamer, awesome person. Looking forward to having her on, and we'll be back in the Community Spotlight for that. Scrims again next Friday, and hopefully some more streams in the works too, going forward in the near future. And KW, that's why you're the man. Coming through with a reminder to raid. Actually, KW, because you know more people than I do, if you know of anyone family-friendly that's live out there, I'm going to have a look, of course, and see who I can vouch for. But if there's not someone on that I know, they have to be family friendly. We've rated Big Guy once before, but like there's some great streamers on, but they do have to be family friendly. So let's see. No one has like family friendly. Oh, this person has family friendly as a tag. Big Guy doesn't actually, but he's usually pretty tame. So this raid, of course, will only be on Twitch, so this doesn't apply for those of you on Facebook or YouTube, unless you want to join us on Twitch for it. Well, we might have to skip it. There is like this one option. Give me a second, but I've never watched them, so I would hope that they are family friendly. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Blue Birdie? How you doing? Okay. Well, let's give me a second, guys, and I'll check this. Thanks, L Rhodes. All right, let's do it. This person looks like they're pretty new to streaming, just over 100 followers. They do have the family-friendly tag. Mamadou53. So, yeah, oh, you know what? That's not going to work in Restream. I need to type this in on Twitch. That won't work. Can't do Twitch commands in Restream chat, I would imagine. Okay. Oh, wait, it did work. It says you already have a raid in progress. Hey, there you go. It did work. Cool. All right, guys. Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central European Time on the Community Spotlight with Ghost in the Sim. Same time for Scrims again next week as well. Keep being awesome, everyone. We'll see you next time.